So you're starting to see a few weeds here and you're seeing a few weeds there. Not only are you seeing some weeds, your temperatures are going up and down and up and down. So what's the best weed control that you need to use in the springtime? Y'all know how we do. Let's talk about it really quick. Let's go. So the best weed control that you want to use in the springtime is going to be an ester-based weed control. Some examples of some ester-based weed controls that I like to use is going to be Speed Zone, T-Zone, Triad TZ Select, and Turfline Ester. These are going to be some of the best herbicides for you to use during the spring. And it's not just for people who have tall fescue or Kentucky bluegrass. If you have a Bermuda grass lawn, right about now, your grass should be dormant, meaning that it is brown. If you do see any broadleaf weeds in your lawn, you can use an ester-based herbicide. You don't have to worry about damaging your Bermuda grass because your Bermuda grass hasn't woke up yet. Now, as I stated some shocking news in a previous video talking about most, if not all, of the herbicides that you're going to get at your big box stores like Lowe's or Home Depot are going to be amni-based herbicides. Where are you going to get your ester-based herbicides from? You can get your ester-based herbicides from your local nurseries, or you can order it online. So what's the benefits of using an ester-based herbicide? Well, right about now, everyone is experiencing temperature changes, meaning a couple of days the highs is in the 70s, and then a couple of days the highs may be in the 50s. Well, when you use an ester-based herbicide, the benefit is that herbicide will continue to keep working just as long as your temperatures are 45 degrees plus. Now, of course, if the temperatures are consistently in the 60s or in the lower 70s, it's going to work perfect. But the benefit is if it does drop down, it will continue to keep working just as long as it doesn't go below 45 degrees. On the other hand, if you're using an amni-based herbicide, if your high temperatures are in the 60s, but your nighttime temperatures dip in the 40s, that weed control is going to lose its efficacy, meaning that you may have to respray that particular weed. Another benefit about using the ester-based herbicide is it will take care of those hard to kill weeds. So those weeds like Creeping Charlie, Wild Violets, and even Plantain. Weeds like this are going to have a waxy leaf surface. Now, ester-based herbicides are more soluble when it comes in contact with weeds that have a waxy cuticle, meaning that it will absorb quicker. So you can use them on weeds like clovers, dandelions, plantain, Creeping Charlie, Wild Violets. And those are just a few weeds with a waxy leaf surface. These ester-based herbicides are not going to be RTUs, meaning they're ready to use. Some of the herbicides that you can get at your local big box stores, they're already going to be pre-mixed. The only thing that you have to do is just go purchase it and then go spray your weed. On the other hand, ester-based herbicides has to be mixed. So keep that in mind. You're going to have to mix an ester-based herbicide. Now, of course, since we're in the springtime, this is the best time to use an ester-based herbicide. But once temperatures start to warm up a little bit, meaning we're getting into the mid 70s and we're going higher than that, that's when you want to back off of using an ester-based herbicide. This is when an ester-based herbicide will get hot. Meaning, not only will you take care of the weed that you're spraying, you also can do damage to your turf. And also because of the volatilization and the drift, not only could you do damage to your weed, not only can you do damage to your turf, if you have any sensitive plants or shrubs that are nearby, you also can do damage to them as well. Now, if you want any more tips about getting weeds out of your lawn or keeping weeds out of your landscaping beds, check this playlist out. This playlist has plenty of videos that you can be able to peruse through that can help you have the best lawn on the block.